Welcome to Espiculations. This is a podcast about speculating from a very spickish perspective, all right? I am your host, Luigi Diaz.
And I am Tito Gonzalez.
Yeah. Yo,
What's more spic-like than football, right?
listen, actually, so let's talk about it. Let's start it quick. Let's start it real fast.
Yeah.
You're from Uruguay.
Yeah, let's
I'm
just
from
get to
Puerto
it.
Rico.
Come on.
So Puerto Rico doesn't have a national team.
You guys don't have one at all?
We do. I guess we do have a national team, but it's not like a FIFA world champion team. You know
They're
what I
not
mean?
recognized by FIFA.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
I'm speculating that they don't.
Well, Puerto Rico is also part of the United States, right? So
We
your
are.
team is the United States.
I guess
think.
it's the MLS,
Which is kind of fucked up. But
yeah.
not the MLS. MLS is club teams.
But
Which Puerto Rico should have an MLS club team if you think about it.
But that's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
because if you're part of the United, it'll be
Yeah.
MLS. But one thing also, so when I was growing up, there was some soccer or football, right? But I didn't grow up in it. We're Puerto Ricans. We're into fucking basketball, baseball, volleyball, everything else that is not that ball. But the thing is that the Tainos used to play what, is considered soccer nowadays or football.
Yeah.
So, I don't know when it happened that we stopped because we used to be colonized by Spain.
They brought a soccer ball with them.
Yeah, Spanish. Yeah, the Spaniards. Yeah, 100%. They 100% did. They were kicking it with the Tainos, and the Tainos kicked their ass, and they were like, "Hey, hold up!" And then they destroyed their. That's the actual.
Now,
colonization.
Tainos, you're gonna have to remind me what that is.
Tainos are the natives of Puerto Rico.
Oh,
They're
just like
called
charruas are the natives of Uruguay.
Charuas.
Charrua.
Charua.
Charrua. Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
so Puerto Ricans. We have a thing called frenillo. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Mm-mm.
It's when we can't roll our R's. So
Can you try? Did you just? Yeah, you just did it.
yeah.
Say
Let's do it.
charrua.
Charrua.
It's like your tongue gets lazy in between it. Or
Yeah,
something?
exactly. It's
That's why-
charrua.
That's why you guys got that dope sounding Spanish. Dude.
Because
the tongue it doesn't let your tongue do like this.
yeah.
It's like
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. It doesn't.
Oh.
It doesn't.
it does a whole lot of that.
It just doesn't do that with it. I do the silent R.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and that's why we also have like the Spanish, like we don't say like a lot of R's.
Mhm.
Like we say amor or anything.
Amor.
I mean, I don't say it. I say amor.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I used to be like amor or like
Amor.
stuff like that. You know,
But
what I
you're
mean?
adding
Like-
an L at the end now, right?
Yeah, exactly. You put an L rather than an R.
Huh.
And
How
and
do you
then,
you guys spell it?
I mean
AMOR.
AMOR. Yeah. But
And
I
then
just
you're
still
like, fuck
say
that.
amor. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the way it sounds.
Yeah,
But the thing is, not getting railed up from it. I didn't grow up watching football. That's the thing. I didn't. And then when I was in my teenage years,
Yeah.
football started coming to Puerto Rico,
Mm-hmm.
and someone who's the big Maradona.
Maradona.
I think
Diego
Maradona. I
Maradona.
think Diego Maradona or someone. I might be really wrong. It's definitely not Diego Maradona.
Oh.
Probably he was the coach in Puerto Rico. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But it was some. That's all I was like. I don't think it was him. When I said it, I was like, it doesn't sound right. I'm
Yeah.
speculating it was him.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't think
I don't
so,
think
dude.
so, man.
Who
was it though? I wonder who it was.
I
We should
really,
find out.
yeah, I really.
But it was
don't know
someone
who it
big
is.
with a name.
Yes, it was someone big, and the thing is, they were a good team, but it was like a bunch of Americans and a bunch of people from other like Venezuelans and everything. There was like maybe like 3-4 Puerto Ricans in that whole
And
team.
the rest?
They're
Dude,
from
you know
all the
what?
places.
Which goes back to the World Cup winners, France.
They're not the World Cup winners.
Oh.
Damn,
Argentina's
for real?
I'm thinking of last World Cup.
Oh, I was.
We could edit that part out.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
I said friends.
I'm gonna keep it there, okay? We're gonna keep your knowledge to it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know it was France the last 4 years, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I guess no. All right, I got mixed up because you were saying how the Puerto Rican team was made up of everybody else, barely any Puerto Ricans.
Correct.
That's how the French team is.
Oh, so it's all French.
It's all.
It's all Africans.
It's all mostly Africans. Yeah, yeah.
Got it. That makes sense. Like Moroccans.
Mostly, yeah. Moroccans, Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about their football team, but I know about colonization.
Yeah.
And immigration, and I know that's what's going on there.
That checks out
100%. But okay, so you're from Uruguay.
Yes.
Right. So being from Uruguay, you have a team that was doing great. You're not a big country, right?
No, small. I forget how many people exactly, but
but your team is in the World Cup, so you're great because you're right next to Argentina.
Yeah.
So obviously it just like rains down the water of football, and y'all both drink great water.
And Brazil's right there too.
And see, there you go. Shit, I like that. I forget that Brazil. It goes to Amazonas. Does the Amazonas goes to Uruguay?
No.
No. Okay. So is that just Brazil?
Yeah, Brazil and where else?
Somewhere other people got it. Like they want Guineas or whatever.
Who?
Isn't that? Oh no, not Guinea. Man. What's up top? What's
up top of who?
Brazil.
Oh,
like there's French speaking countries.
It's a French speaking. No, it's just Brazil is the only French speaking.
No, the Portuguese.
Sorry, Portuguese. Jeez. I just fucking this up. There's no French speaking countries in South America.
Yeah, there is.
There is?
Yeah, there's
one.
What's the name
South
of
America?
it? Yeah, it's not
actual
French. Man, I might be talking shit.
We're speculating all kinds of crazy shit today.
Today, I'm just going off. This is the first episode. I'm just going off. First video episode, by the way.
Hey, what's up,
but,
everybody?
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. I could look it up, but
yeah, look it up.
French-speaking country.
Look up the countries, and because you know what?
Yeah, we gotta.
This
we should have some.
Facts here. I wanted to make this something that we only speculate things, and we don't really like.
We don't really check on them.
Check on it.
No,
like
but I really gotta
check.
Check this one.
But this one, I really. Is it New Guinea?
All right, wait.
Or something. It's not New Guinea. I'm so wrong. But what is it?
French-speaking countries.
But I swear there's like 3 little countries right like above Brazil or Colombia or one of those.
I think
I'm like trying to look at my map in the head, but I cannot. Look up
Should
Latin
we do this
American
with a map every time?
Google. we need a map, a world map in front of us so we can talk about all this.
Oh, dude, wait. Oh, look at this.
Am I right?
French Guyana?
Yeah. See the Guinea.
Bordering Guinea, yeah, French Guinea.
Damn, I was right.
Bordering Brazil and Suriname is an overseas region of France and is the only French-speaking country in South America.
Boom. Oh my God.
Shit, you were absolutely I was like, what is this guy talking about?
I know my South American people. See?
That's wild, dude. I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
What?
And you're from down there. You were born and raised in South America.
I did not know this, dude.
Yeah.
That's actually
super.
Suriname.
And then
Suriname.
Yeah.
Guinea.
And Guyana.
Guyana.
Yeah.
Guinea.
French Guinea.
What?
Yeah. See?
That's super cool. Well, is it?
So see
that they're colonized, but no.
See that it's like those 2 countries, and it's like French and then Portuguese. Like they don't speak Spanish.
Damn.
Those are the 2 countries that in South America that don't speak Spanish.
What the fuck happens over there?
The French got them first.
No,
and then the Portuguese.
I wonder what those countries look like.
Me too.
Yeah.
What do you think they look like? Anyways, do they even have a football team?
No.
Apparently not, because you haven't heard of it.
But they probably go down to. But the good ones probably go down to Brazil. To make it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they probably claim them.
Yeah, and they're like, we're Brazilian. You know, the Amazonian water touches us.
So
we, I guess we can do this.
Yeah.
But all right, so Uruguay has a team.
Uh-huh.
It's great. The thing about it, how did they do this year? I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not watch the World Cup.
This year we did pretty. We didn't get out of the group stage.
What does that mean?
The group stage is like when there's like it's like 32 teams and they all get split into fours.
Got it.
And only 2 teams from each group
Move
go to the next round.
Got it.
We didn't.
Got it.
So we qualified for the World Cup, and that's as much as we did.
That's pretty good.
Cool, you know.
One thing I do know about you, which is one of the coolest things I've heard, is that your grandpa was in the World Cup for the Uruguay team also.
Yeah.
Which year was this?
This was in 1950.
1950?
1950. This fool played in Uruguay.
How old was he? You know?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know how old he was when he was playing. I know he was 52 when he died.
52 when he died. And
I don't know what year he died.
Which year? You know which year he died?
No. I never met the fool. Really?
You never met the fool? Okay. It's still cool.
I never met the fool.
It's still cool.
Yeah, so I'm assuming he was probably like mid-20s.
Mid-20s when he was playing.
I'm gonna speculate that he was in his
mid-20s.
Well,
I'm pretty sure we can find this out. Have you ever seen him play? Like, have you seen that game?
No. I mean, I've seen highlights of it. Yeah,
highlights of it.
They don't really show him. They just show the goals. He was a defender.
Oh, got it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. They called him the Lion.
El León. Hey, what was his name? Matias El León González.
That's savage, right?
Going off. Yeah. I like that name. I like that nickname. So that he got
they
legs.
called him that because he was just a beast.
Yeah, he got legs going
just,
blah, blah.
He would just destroy people on field and off the field.
Oh, he was a rowdy one?
Oh, dude, big time. Big time. Like, so the story goes like this. The story goes, no one on the team likes him. No one on the team wanted him. Most people hated him, right? Even my grandpa, his son hated him. And the guy.
Sorry, so it was your great grandpa.
Yeah, great grandpa.
Sorry, I said grandpa first.
Yeah. Great grandpa. So when the World Cup came, and then they had to assemble a team. The guy that was on the Uruguayan team that won in 1930, one of the players or something like that, he was like coaching or something like this, right? My grandpa was telling me this. I'm butchering some of it, but so no one likes this guy. And this guy's like, if you guys want to win a World Cup, he's like telling the head coach, like, if you want to win a World Cup, you have to bring him with you. And he's like, no, dude, he's a drunk. He beats us all up. Like, we can't have him. No, I don't want it. I don't want him. They're like, if you want to win the World Cup, you need
a
take
bully.
Matias.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck, all right. Sure enough, they take him. They win.
Wow.
Yeah.
And was that the last World Cup the Uruguay win?
Yeah.
See? It was your
the
grandpa.
Last one.
It was your grandpa.
Damn, yeah.
Did he ever went to another one after that?
No.
That was the only one he ever went to?
Yeah. That was it.
Was he a professional player in Uruguay?
He was a professional player in Uruguay, yeah.
Got it. It wasn't some like, hey, I saw this amazing
Chico,
yeah, and fucking Uruguay.
Just playing by the sticks.
I saw this boludo going off, and you're like,
he was going off.
Yeah, he was going off all drunk, but he was defending that ball. We got to put him in the national team, you know? I thought it was some dream type of deal. But no, he was a professional.
That would be a funny movie, like some guys from drunk that comes out of the liquor store just like, hey, like some dudes are just playing on the street, you know?
I mean, they do that for American football.
That's how American football players
I'm pretty sure
make it happen.
I think I'm speculating that is already a movie, but an American football movie where like
I'm gonna make this a third world football.
Yeah,
but
real.
It's gonna be my
FUT.
grandpa, and he's gonna walk out with like a full on 40. You know?
What's that? So how did he? May I speculate first and then?
Sure.
Okay. So, getting to know that he was drinking a lot, but also was an athlete.
Yeah,
because he had to run
in the
World Cup. Yes. He was rowdy.
Yeah.
So, I'm guessing a car accident. or a fight, something like that. And or the worst of it all, what do you call it when you drink too much? That long shit. Liver. No, not liver.
Something osis.
Cirrhosis. Yeah,
I know it's an osis.
Yeah. I forget in it. Which one was it?
It was the third one.
The third one? Okay, there we go. I got it. So you're one of the three.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just straight pounding it.
Pound it out. Damn.
Pound it out till you go out, I guess.
That's
the thing
crazy.
was he would get pulled into bars all the time by people because everyone knew like this is the guy.
He was. Yeah.
So they're like, so he's just like, like my grandpa would tell me he just walk down the street with him just to like go maybe to the park or something, and like he would just get pulled into bars by like the locals, and my grandpa would have to sit outside like, oh, here we go again.
I feel that feels great to be a local star.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, actually, the whole country, really, because I'm pretty sure he could pull up anywhere, and people would be like, "Wait, are you, right. Matias, whatever, Gonzalez, El León? Are you El León? And he'll just do this.
He's like, all right, now give me a shot.
He's like, that's a shot. That costs you a shot.
That'd be lit, dude. To just get all those free drinks like that.
Yeah.
Walking around.
So when you're watching, so you've never watched a game. You've watched the highlights. They don't show them.
No, there's like some black and white footage of
it's
him,
1950.
of him like fouling some guy.
For real?
Or defending. Back then, that was defending.
Yeah.
You know, now that's a red card. But like he like kind of slams into this guy. The guy just goes over top of him, just like.
Damn. No red card or nothing?
Yeah, like, and my grandpa told me that he's like broken people's legs before, just like, you know what I mean? Just like,
what?
Yeah. The dude was just an animal.
How tall was he?
He was tall. Like, he was a tall black dude.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's.
So he was African from Uruguay?
So his mom was a slave.
Yeah,
who was raped by like a Spanish colonizer, person, and then he was the son of that. You know what I mean?
In Uruguay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And then he became a soccer player.
Wow.
Right?
All right.
I don't know. I should know. I should figure out where from Africa.
That's a mix of well, you were talking about the French team, the African. That's a mix of that plus the Argentinian water running through Uruguay, and then the Spaniard colonizing with that football.
Yeah,
all that three bloods.
Oh, the three bloods
just made a superstar.
Yeah.
The world champion of the 1950.
Yeah,
that's amazing. The World Cup champion. That's great.
Yeah,
I like that.
I should find out where from he came, or his mom.
Maybe she's from the French Guinea, and you're all here talking shit that is not even a real country. That's where your family's from.
Guinea.
Yeah,
that'd be fucked up.
Yeah. So when I'm just out here thinking about the World Cup, because like I don't know much about it. I remember the last World Cup that I actually watched was like, I don't even remember the year. I know Italy won. You remember Juan Luigi Buffon was playing that? It's like 2006 maybe.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch. I don't think I watched that one.
Yeah. I remember I was at a bar. I was working the bar at Cattleman's Steakhouse, which is
Cattleman's Steakhouse.
Yeah, it's owned by the family of Eddie Huang. From Vice and all that. The chef, he's a cool chef. Okay. He had that show called Fresh Off the Boat.
Oh, I like that show.
Yeah.
Wait, Fresh Off the Boat, but that was on Vice, right? Was it?
No, he has his real life show, like about food and all that stuff. But then Fresh Off the Boat was a show out of his book.
Yeah.
And I worked at that restaurant.
Oh, cool.
When I was a
So
teenager.
you were watching the World Cup then.
I was watching the
who
World
they were
Cup.
playing? They were playing
Italy was playing France, which was that bald dude that fucking did
Zidane.
Zidane. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So, bam, did that. I remember that was the last World Cup I watched, dog. So I'm telling you, I have no idea much.
And that was the ball wasn't even around.
No, he literally bam,
like they were talking mad shit to each other that whole time.
The whole time.
Eventually,
yeah, Italy won though.
I could
yeah.
So,
I think Italy won, or I think so. Yeah, no, actually, Italy did win because this is where I was going with the story.
Yeah,
there was Italians and French people at the bar, and then they started fighting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
That's
started
awesome.
fighting at the bar. Yeah,
that's
what I remember. That's what I remember because I was,
throwing blows.
Yeah, because I didn't know.
And you're just like, hey, I'm Puerto Rican. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. And also, this is Florida, so it's something you expect already. It's like a bunch of tourists. Everyone's like, "Rah!" celebrating. All the French are like, "Rah!" And then everyone just turned into a rhino, like Zidane is like, "Oh," going off. But yeah, there was people fighting.
I love to see that in sports. Honestly, I love seeing fights in sports.
Like, these aren't
even
me
hyped up.
Well, these aren't even like people in the sport.
They're
they're at the bar.
Yeah, but you're watching the game. Like, all right, they're fighting. Now they're fighting. This is a good time.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what you need? You need to watch some hockey, dog.
I would. I've actually been to one hockey game, and that's all I was waiting for was that fight.
Dog, I've been to many hockey games.
I can't even see the fucking puck. I can't keep up with that.
When you're at the game,
I can see the fight.
No, when you're at the game, you can definitely see the fight. I mean, in many games, I've dated white women, and they my ex was actually like a big fan of hockey. Like anytime we went to Nashville, we'll go to a game. Anytime in Nashville,
Okay.
And they were like really big fans of hockey. And before
Nashville, Nashville's like a hockey.
They're a good team too. The Predators. Yeah. It's a weird name when you come from the South and you name yourself a Predator, but good team, definitely. The thing is that
the Nashville Predators,
Nashville Child Predators. So I was like, I don't like this name at all.
Are there any like kind of hicky white people that really actually play hockey?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And also, Nashville had I think one of the only black players in it.
Let's go.
Sudan.
Dude, it's only a matter.
Sudan was his name? I don't remember his name.
Are there any Latinos in hockey?
Maybe like 1, 2. There's a few. It's like NASCAR. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know we are in the pit crew, but I don't know if we're driving it. You know what I mean?
Hey, let me drive this time, fool.
Yo, fool, let me.
I don't think so, boy.
I don't know why I made that guy Mexican. Because my friend is mechanic. You're a mechanic. You're not Mexican.
I made him Mexican. It's just easier to make him Mexican.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And I have a joke about how I hate that, and I do that too.
And you do it yourself.
I do it to me in my own story about me.
Oh my God! See, it's just so much easier.
Yeah.
To typecast yourself in your joke.
I have no one to complain about. No HR to be like, why do you always typecast me this?
Well, you do it yourself. It's like, well, it's easy when that's all you put in front of me.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I got off. I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about because I'm out. But
we were at hockey, Nashville.
Yeah, the thing is, there is in the Nashville NASCAR the pit crew. I don't know if there is a Latino hockey player or a Latino NASCAR driver. I don't know. I really.
There's.
I'm pretty sure
there's a Mexican in NASCAR. I know that for sure.
There is definitely
a driver, not
Mexican in Mexico. Yeah. There's some Mexican. I'm pretty sure there's many Mexicans in the NASCAR association.
Yeah.
They're not gonna.
Some of them might just take out the garbage.
They work well. They do well.
I speculate that imagine if there were a flow of Latinos in hockey, how cool would that be? They would bring some whole different type of finesse into hockey, I think.
Like, because I've seen some crazy ass game in hockey.
Yeah.
Like great players.
Yeah.
But also they're huge. Are you gonna have some short ass fucking Latinos in there?
So
Because I know you're
like a 5'4".
Yeah, because I know you were saying that your great grandpa was
like,
huge.
yeah.
But listen, 5'9" is not huge over in hockey, okay?
Can't have him in there and be like, what am I doing here?
Yeah. You go up to mine, he's like, they call me El León. Well,
Oh,
here
really?
you're the cup, baby, okay? You're El Kitty over here, okay? You're a little kitten. Because, those motherfuckers don't got teeth or anything, I mean,
maybe my great grandpa would have done great in hockey because of how aggressive he was.
you're
Maybe
right.
he just wasn't near any ice. If you would just put that same person on ice.
Doesn't Uruguay have ice?
We don't have ice.
It doesn't snow?
No, it really doesn't snow.
Huh. Because I know Argentina snows.
We don't snow. We don't do snow. We just have plains. It's just plain fields.
Because I know Argentina has like Antarctica area.
It hails.
I mean, it hails everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I know in Argentina they hail
snows.
they hail Hitler.
They those fucking Nazis. Shout out the World Cup champions.
Shout out to the World Cup champions. There we go.
Yeah.
Messi. We get in Messi in here.
Oh man, Messi's. I love that Messi won.
I know, do too. Good for
I
him.
think,
He got him all the accolades.
He's just a great player.
Yeah.
And I like seeing videos of him interacting.
Some people would say the GOAT.
Yes.
La cabra.
La cabra.
¿Es la cabra?
La cabra, sí.
Yeah, it is la cabra.
Sí, creo que sí.
How about la vaca?
But it doesn't translate, obviously,
into what it
español.
means. Yeah.
Cabra. Eso es el cabra, el cabrón.
Yeah. El cabrón. They're like, oh, no,
quiero eso. No.
Yeah. The thing is with Latinos, right? I think what they will bring to hockey is not much.
It's not much. Yeah,
because they will complain a lot. Have you seen how they play football?
Oh yeah, you can't get hit and cry. Yeah,
you know what I mean. They have all their teeth. They're beautiful players.
They are beautiful.
They have money to like beautify themselves. Hockey players, they're the least paid players.
Really?
Yeah. The professionally, they're like don't get paid.
So if they
much.
got paid more, maybe they would beat themselves up.
Dude, like football players get paid the most.
Uh-huh.
Like Messi makes, I don't even know how much money.
And
you know,
especially now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, you saw now. He's like, I'm not retiring. You know,
Messi
that's like,
said that?
yeah. He's not leaving. That he's not leaving the Argentinian team now.
The national team.
The national team, yeah. And that felt
well,
like
he can still play a couple years, but he's not going to play the next World Cup.
I don't think he will.
He's like 35, 37.
Damn, he's old.
He might be 35.
Damn,
whatever.
He's
By
old.
the time that the next World Cup comes around, he's gonna be almost 40. And
like
there's no almost 40 player. Actually, there's one in Brazil, but I don't remember if he played for the national team though.
That's why they lost.
Yeah.
No, but
dude, did you know? To go back to like how crazy football is to South America and how much it means to people.
Yeah.
Is that when my grandpa won the World Cup with Uruguay, literally like a good percentage of Brazilians just killed themselves. Like that's how much it meant.
So, because it was Uruguay versus Brazil.
Yeah.
And then
and Brazil was set out to win, and Brazil had set up Carnival. All around
so it's like Carnival?
They were like set, locked and loaded for Carnival. They were like, we're going to win. Doesn't matter. And then we upset them. And then they didn't know what to do. Fools jumped off the top of the stadium just.
Oh, those were just gamblers. Straight up. They were like, what the fuck just happened?
How much money?
Yeah. What? What? They were like, you know what?
They couldn't go home to their wives and explain like why.
Yeah, they're like, hey, just bet my house. I thought I was going to get a house and a half. You know? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just gamblers.
Yeah, probably.
And just people that really feel it.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Which is true, man. Like, I didn't think I was going to get so emotionally involved even when I watched Uruguay get knocked out.
Who knocked them out? Who knocked them out?
Okay, so what happened was we had to win against Ghana. We were in the group with Korea, right? South. Portugal. Ghana.
No. You don't want North Korea in there?
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Why not?
I do too.
They probably have a team.
They have an amazing team because they're going to win.
Because what? How do you know they have an amazing team? They don't play nobody.
Because if they don't win,
that's
fucking die. That's why. And that's a joke with like many countries, but North Korea actually means it.
Wait, you think if North Korea was in the World Cup, right? And like he's like, all right, fine, we'll let them play. And then they lose. They're just like, all right, well, we're just nuking everybody now.
Well, they'll be like, no, themselves. They'll make the team disappear.
Make the team disappear?
Yeah. And then raise a whole other new team. You don't think they got it? It's like Menudo. You remember Menudo,
it's
the
like
group?
Menudo, but for
yeah. Like if you turn 16, as soon as you turn 16, you're out of the group.
Out. Yeah, but they off you.
Yeah, they off you, but instead they kill you. Yeah, they kill you and your family. So you never existed. That shit never happened. Well, yeah, it's gone. So I think that's what happens.
I would not play on that team.
Yeah, so South Korea, Ghana,
Portugal,
yeah,
and
Uruguay.
Yeah.
So it's four teams per thing. Okay.
And so Portugal qualified.
Fuck.
They qualified. They're good, right? And me, Uruguay,
I was my team.
Yeah. Ghana and Korea are just like going for the run, trying to make it. And what had to happen was we had to beat Ghana. And North Korea and South Korea had to lose to Portugal, right? Because of point differentials.
Yeah.
But what happened? My speculation of this whole thing is that Portugal lost on purpose because they already qualified. They lost to South Korea on purpose because if they did that, then we wouldn't qualify. And what was happening was South Korea was tied with Portugal. They're playing at the same time. So South Korea was tied with Portugal. We were beating Ghana 2-0. So we're pretty much we would have been there. We would have been there in the 90th minute. The games are going on at the same time. The 90th minute, South Korea scores a goal against Portugal, making it 2-1. And all the players knew that. And like the morale of the players like just dropped because they did everything they could to pretty much get there. They scored 2 goals. And then the last was just them fighting to just hopefully get one more goal, and it didn't happen.
Wow.
So it was such an upset because they were like...
Yeah, because you need the points.
Because Uruguay came out fucking going in. There was 2 goals. And plus we have a history with Ghana because in the last World Cup, or 2 World Cups ago, Suarez, one of our players, blocked a goal with his hand in the goalie box, right?
Yeah.
And then he got a red card, and then so it was a penalty, but the dude from Ghana missed the penalty kick. And so we won.
Damn, even though he got the whole...
Yeah. And so there's a whole history with Ghana and Uruguay.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks. Well, I speculate that... Who do you think, before we go...
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be the winner of the 2026 Santa Clara here in the Bay Area, dog? Woo! In the Bay Area, 2026. That's where it is. They just came out with that.
I know.
So
no, Santa Clara is going to be one of the locations, huh?
Yes, it is the location for the 2026.
I speculate.
I speculate that the weed business is going to go up just for that week. That's all.
Absolutely.
I mean, month.
Weed is not much. I mean, booze, if anything.
Booze and weed. And shrooms, because shrooms is going to be way, way legal.
I don't know if I could watch a whole football game on shrooms.
But people are here for vacation. They're going to be here on vacation. They're not watching their team every day.
We should go to the Santa Clara parking lot and slang drugs?
I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is that it's going to be a great time and that the Santa Clara...
Here's what I speculate.
There we go. Who's going to win it?
United States is not going to win it.
No.
But because it is in the United States, I think FIFA will find a way to get them...
Top 3?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then...
USA.
Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and... Morocco's, I think, is going to be in the running again because they're going to be hyped still.
Nice.
I don't think they're going to be in the top 3.
They're like, listen, all these French people taking our people. No.
I think Brazil.
Brazil's going to take it next year.
I think Brazil's taking
next
it
World Cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know why, but
I'm thinking Croatia.
No, I think they're done.
They went third.
I mean, their main player. He's done.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Now.
Well, you know what?
And I feel like Brazil has a good turnaround rate of really good players.
I'll tell you who I think is going to be next.
Who?
Uruguay.
Come on.
Yeah, baby. You know what it is.
Hey.
With the Puerto Rican players.
What about my French Ghanaians?
Oh, the French Ghanaians is going to go to Brazil. Nah, this has been a good time.
This has
I
been
think
Espiculations, just a couple of spics.
Doing it up for all of you. Yeah, just click, like, subscribe, comment, give kisses, send us emails.
Let us know what you think.
You know,
we're here for you guys.
That's Tito Gonzalez.
That's Luigi Diaz.
Have a good night, y'all.
Peace out.